I got perfectly naded.
On Palace.
Get out there with the shotgun, bitch. Low-key mid trying to do something.
Low-key mid.
Damn, you plant for yourself?
I won. Kevin, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're being such a good boy.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, I'm making a video today on this game I had. I got 97% headshot percentage in this game. And I also think I went like 25 and 15. I had a strong second half, but not as strong as of a first half. I'm gonna go through this game. I'm mostly making this kind of content for myself so that I can vocalize my my thoughts and understand better what's going on. But I just thought this would be a fun little game because I got a key. I got 97% headshot percentage and got called a cheater multiple times this game. So I was like, you know what? I had to be doing something right. So I'm gonna check it out. So this first round I've already got 2 headshots. One was mid. I just tapped a guy and got kind of lucky on that. And I got another one apps. So at this current moment in time, I had no idea what was going on. I tunnel visioned really hard on apartments, and I lost all sense of the map control I had at this point in the round. I was also playing this game with some friends, so I wasn't entirely focused every round. I didn't even... Like, there's no way in hell I'm clearing that. Looking back, I had no idea where that guy came from. I thought he was somehow market. This round I'm pointed towards A. Okay, never mind, flipped around. We got another deagle buy. I'm at 25.50 here, so I'm just trying to make sure I have money next round. Shootout vent. I think this is a round where I get a kill here. So, crouch holding. That was a nice ass kill actually. Really well timed. Good shot. Gonna watch that back. Peek mid here. Well, initially I go wide and then I crouch walk right, so I'm actively peeking this angle. Just a nice shot, man. Good crosshair placement. That was well done. So, on eco rounds especially, when I get a kill mid, I don't really want to re-peek that, because that's just not a good fight for my deagle. So I reposition Cat here to hopefully get a fair fight somewhere in mid. And I take a gamble that there's no one chair or underpass here, and this guy happens to be right next to bench. I meant to say bench, not chair. So this guy happens to be right next to bench. I misread that for sure. I forgot about that position. So when going Cat, cannot disregard underpass because it's fucking dangerous every time. Every time I disregard it, I die to it. 15 seconds ahead. Alright, so mostly mid play this game. That's a decent smoke. I guess this is bad. I don't know why I go towards underpass here, because if there was actually a player underpass, I was dead. So this sucks. My team is getting obliterated on A. The play here is fast flank. Because I like to take these timings and these gambles, because if there is a guy T-spawn, it's good for me to learn early in the half, so that next time I want to flank, I'm thinking about it. So I get a bit lazy clearing these angles here. I mean, it is 3v4, so I need to be clearing everything here. They could be everywhere. So I'll clear that close angle, and that's a huge mistake. So I'm on B this round, no mid. My teammate's mid. He gets a pick with the op. So after I hear pick with the op, I honestly don't know why I rotated off B so fast, but we're fighting these guys A main here. This guy's kind of close on me. I think that guy. Very nice shot. Kind of read the push there. So I get a comm that there's one Palace. So I'm wanting to aggress on this guy Palace. And I just slide out real quick. Tap this guy. Don't stop moving. I actually had no idea this guy was A ramp. Looking back, I'm hearing footsteps here. Like right here when he's running through. Right there, I heard footsteps, but again, I have people talking in my ear and stuff, so I didn't hear that. But I got hit a decent 180, had a decent shot there. Well played, good movement. Back to window this round. This round I have op, no, I have AK this round. So I'm flashed, I'm blind. They missed smoke. I'm always gonna peek right side boxes first for sure. I just don't like this fight. Window to right side boxes, I don't think I'm very good at it. So I take that fight once and then I uncommit from that because I'm not super confident on that fight. I don't like the window to top mid fights after the first part, which is bad because I play mid, so I need to know how to confidently aggress those angles. Right now I'm trying to get basically past here. I'm trying to find a good timing and maybe get a kill. I see that guy dies top mid. My teammate 5 is all the way mid clear, so we know they're B at this point. I think I just try to jump out here. Yeah, just try to jump out and get an aggressive pick, aggressive timing. There's actually 2 bench there, so I think it would have got traded out anyway, but I don't entirely disagree with that play. I guess it is 3v3, so let's check. I have kit, so I can play slower here. Yeah, that was a bit of a throw. I have one coming cat that could have cleared bench for me. So I think my teammate actually ends up winning this round. But yeah, they actually ended up winning that round. So if I was there, it would have been even easier. So I think, especially when I have a kit, I need to slow down on these retakes and just chill. I thought it was like a dire situation there to get one, but it's really not. We got AK in mid again this round, so I'm just going to go for a quick tap here. I noticed this guy's deagle, so I'm aggressing this fight a little bit, but again, I'm not very confident on these top mid fights. So at this point, I'm just trying to wait out the spam, find a good timing to cross. That was a shit nade. I was trying to nade the smoke. I ended up nading the guy underpass and getting a little lucky. So my teammate dies underpass stairs and apps, and 5 is currently moving all the way up into spawn. So right here I get map ping that there's 2 top mid, and I know there's a guy underpass. So right now I know where all of them are, and I'm reading a late B. Let's just see how this one plays out real quick. He peeks top mid, he gets 1, he gets 2 actually. And the last one is underpass. I'm gonna keep watching him for now. I'm still staying cautious of apps just because he was last seen underpass. My teammate gets a good timing here, not peeking, and then I just see him. Pretty simple shit. I don't think I did much damage to him. Yeah, I mean he's 17 HP, so I think I just ended up defaulting to window here on this CT side. I really don't like the way that I'm playing this because I was getting pushed off. So I mean, I'm not confidently holding it 1. So when they're peeking, I'm taking like 2 shots and I'm hiding. So I either need to hold that shit confidently or I need to move. Abandoning window this round. Early molly apps. I think I'm gonna peek cat. So I like peeking cat on this map. I get a dink there. I get a little over aggressive. I think after I get 1, I maybe slow down. I have flash and smoke, so there's a lot of different things I can do in that kind of situation. I need to weigh those options a little more before I go for a second. I mean, they're pre-aiming it. I have to understand that. Wide swing or not, they're gonna hit that shot if they have half a brain, so I need to do a better job there of slowing down. I think that's something I've gotten a lot better at, but I still have to improve a lot, is when I get 1 kill, just take a deep breath, digest the situation and figure out what's going on before you continue to peek, because most of the time that 1 moment of like just taking to digest gives you a favorable timing without you even really thinking about the timing. You're only thinking, let me chill for a second. But that confuses the enemies a little bit. So I'm holding con here. This guy does a really good job of avoiding my crosshair here. I actually had no fucking clue this guy was here. You'll see that he catches me off guard. But I'm just holding con because I want my teammate here to clear mid for me. So once he clears mid for me, I think I'm good to go. I see 1 die on B. Pre-firing this angle. How much did I hit him for? He's 37. So we're on terrorist now. Round 1 terrorist. I call B rush here. I think we split off pretty hard, because that's just the nature of Counter-Strike. You're not always going to get your whole team with you on your plan, especially on round 1. It's before your team trusts you and your calls get momentum. You're not going to you're not gonna have much weight in the comms until your teammates understand that you're knowledgeable. So we were all confused about where this guy was. He's just benched. No one fucking cleared that angle, which is really unfortunate. We pushed double market here, but that guy was just in the right place at the right time. I have a huge problem with this fight here. I'm gonna go back and just watch it again to understand thoroughly where I went wrong. I start fighting this guy, but I quickly want to help my teammate. Number one with Glock, I need to stay mobile there, because if I stay mobile, that shot is just hard to hit for that guy. It's not an easy shot for him to hit, but if I'm gonna make it easy and fucking screw myself over, like, look at this. Like, I'm not even moving. Like, that's the easiest shot for that guy to hit for P2000. The call didn't go very well. I think if we have all 5 there, somebody clears that bench corner, but that guy just, that was just unfortunate. I think I need to start clearing that, honestly. That's what I can learn from that round. I don't buy shit here. I'm thinking this is, I'm not a huge fan of round 2 in Counter-Strike, because you either force and you can't buy for 2 more rounds, or you run it the fuck down. So sometimes I'll run it down, sometimes I'll force. But most of the time when I force, I find it to just be... Even if we win, it sucks, because if I die, like, it's more risk than reward, basically. I catch a free kill on this guy, he forgets about underpass, as a whole. I want to try to go upstairs. I need to take my goddamn time on that jump, man. I would have hit it. Turned vents. I probably died to this guy vents, but, like, you know, I need to take my time on that jump there. Because that would have been a free gun and maybe a kill. So... take initiative to run out sight here. Teammate gets a decent kill. It's planning. Take XM. I don't use fucking shotguns, so I'm like so lost. So like the problem with this angle is I'm exposed to get right, which is really dangerous for me. And I'm also exposed to just all those side angles really bad. I don't really know a better place that I could have held here. I guess I can hold, like, close sight or something, but I feel like shotgun without a smoke just sucks on this site. I think it's just really bad. There's just nowhere good to be. Alright, so this round, I have a full buy AK. I'm going to smoke CT off rip, and then I'm just going to throw a quick flash. I definitely am going to try to get a little bit aggressive here, I think. So, my teammate dies Palace, which is tragic, because he has bomb now. So, this entire round is pretty much derailed. I think we also had a guy die mid. I whiffed that. So, team is kind of dismantled at this point. It's kind of hard for me to understand what's going on a little bit on terrorists sometimes. This round, I'm going for an early pick. Whoa, that guy was... oh, he was... okay, he was bottom left. He wasn't in apps. But it actually would have been really good if I popped out B here, because there's 4A. But I got nervous about that. I got smoked off, and I already had one dead mid, so I wasn't willing... actually, I should be more willing to jump out of there and put that risk. So the call here is I'm telling my teammates that they need to rotate to me and come through T-spawn and we'll go A. That is not the call. There's one on B, and I shouldn't have called that. So I remember there's one Palace, so I'm just going to aggressively clear Palace here. And that's when this guy on site hears me. I really should have just popped out B, especially when my one teammate goes down here. I mean, I was assessing the risk, and I didn't think it was worth it, but it was certainly worth it. I think we luck out and end up winning this round. I get this guy on timing. He's not worried about Palace, even though I think he heard me. My goal here is just to play confident. That's my #1 goal in most of these fights. So I'm just calling wide swing here. I'm saying no matter what, I'm going to wide swing this guy. He's out jungle. I get a comment he's out jungle. So I just kind of disrespect that guy. Peek. Just go for some taps. Let's watch that from his perspective and see if I was hard to hit or if he missed. He sees me there. He's really tight on this angle, so wide swing's really good there. That was nice. That's actually a really good swing when they're on stairs. That guy has a really tight, hard to win ankle. here on stairs. So when I peek this, it's very advantageous for me. He panics. He also moved a little bit, so that was good. So let me sit up. So my teammate dies. I just kind of stare at his body. The quick trade on that. There's fucking 3A. There, I was never gonna make anything out of this on my own. My teammate comes from con, thankfully, and fucking saves me. That was a decent shot. Let's go back and watch this again. So my teammate dies con. I gotta kill main. My molly, so they can't push necessarily. That was a nice shot. That guy was low. Took advantage of that. At this point, we know there's one cat, and I'm not sure where the last one is. I see him jungle here, and I know he's scouted. So I'm gonna try to back up, take this angle at a different spot. I want to see if this actually worked. This is the nice thing about demoing, is I have purpose to these little movements I make, and I want to see if they actually work. So let me check Seven's perspective on this. What I assume is he's re-peeking the same angle, but I'm wide. See, that was nice. So I'm backing up. I'm making myself harder to hit, changing my head placement, which is really important when you're fighting a scout. Is just changing where your head is positioned at. At this point, I'm 1v2, so we're gonna watch this. I know this guy's scouted here. My teammate dies from cat. So bombs down connector. I unfortunately missed the taps on this guy, and I put myself in a pretty bad spot. So right here, I got a little worried. So I was just gonna chill, spin my knife a little bit. I'm gonna let this guy move con. I know this guy's gonna be connector. The problem is I lost track of the jungle guy here. So the mistake that I make here, I'm fighting 7, right? So 7 is the scout guy, and I need to read that this is jungle guy and that there's 2 connector, but I don't put those pieces together. So here you see me trying to clear CT. I'm still worried about CT because that's jungle guy. Jungle guy could be there, but jungle guy's connector. I pick him off, but I don't even know where the last guy is. I think I'm still worried about jungle because I didn't pay attention to the gun. So this guy, I was going to go B, but this guy's in the corner. We're going to go A again here. I think my call was to play aggressive this round, so I called for a flash, and I said I was going to run through Molly. So I run through Molly here, expecting to get a timing. I do. This guy doesn't expect me to be here, so I get a nice tap on that guy. There's one double boxes, but I like to jump across here when I entry, because it can catch that stairs guy off guard. And my whole goal this round is to just play aggressive. So at this point in the game, I'm 21 and 13, and I have a 95% headshot percentage. No window smoke, which I think is definitely a mistake here. Need to be early window smoking, but I'm just trying to get aggressive on this. Miss this molly, which is tragic. Really tragic miss. My teammate ends up jumping up and getting that kill. Worried about cat here. This guy's playing an ultra passive angle on cat. Never seen anyone play this angle before. So we make the call to go up con here. I thought this guy was market still. I'm worried about that. But turns out they're on site. Just really worried about market. As soon as I hear this, flip around, fight this guy. So I see this guy crossed under balk right there. I saw a shadow. So I want this fight. 1v3, I need this fight. I hit a decent shot on that guy. And get the one tap. So we got one connector, I hear jump, and then one CT, and I know that guy's CT from comms. This guy smokes, I can walk in front of it. That's free. He's not expecting me there. He should always do that if somebody tries to smoke you. It's right here. After I get this kill, so I one tap that guy under Belk, and I catch this guy off guard and connector. So right now I know this last guy's CT. So obviously I'm gonna wide swing that because he might be looking for trade. So I'm gonna look for that refrag potential. So right now I'm running through mid. I want him to read B here, and favorably so. I think this actually worked very well in my favor. So right here he actually re-clears sight, and so he panics. I mean, he runs. This is... Wow, I didn't realize how well this worked. So right now, he's slow walking. He's like, he's abs for sure. There's 8 seconds left. And I'm planning right now. So this guy here's bomb has been planted, and he's like, what the fuck? He's A. Right here, I make the decision because based off what I think is going on in the round right now. So I think I've baited him B. I'm confident in that call because they get a free plant. So I like to run around T-spawn here. And considering my read is that this guy is B, it's going to take him the same amount of time with gun out to walk all of this way and clear all these angles that it is going to take me to run with knife out all the way around to cat. So he starts to get impatient. He's clearing these angles and he's worried about it. He notices that it's planted for cat. And at this point, he's cleared firebox. So I can either be palace or I can wrap cat. At this point, I won. I knew I won. Because when you full wrap like that, and there's only so much time left, I don't even have to peek. So the only thing that jeopardizes this is if this guy has a smoke. But at this point, I've won. Just hit a nice shot on that guy. 135 ADR right now. 95 headshot percentage. 24 and 13 this round. So these last few rounds are slow. This is the main thing I wanted to review. So I'm trying to get out here quick. I don't have anybody with me. That was a mistake. Sometimes I go for those early timings. In games like this, when I'm down 11-9, comms weren't really flowing at all. So what I'm going to resort to is certain solo plays that open up the map for my team. So I'm going to smoke window here. But I want to make certain plays that opens up the map for my team so we can take control. And so here I'm going to slow walk palace. First time I've gotten palace. But I still wanted to review it. I peek stairs here. So I think this stairs peek is tricky because I'm trying to pre-fire it, but I either need to burst this and just pre-fire and like spray and commit to the fight, or another thing that I could do here is when I fight this stairs angle, I think I can swing wide left and then peek from the left. I don't know. I just want to see how this looks from this guy's perspective. And I peeked that predictably, so yeah, he just owns me because it's just an easy fight for him. He's on a head glitch, my whole body's exposed, so it's an easier shot for him to line up. So yeah, in these last few rounds, I'm just kind of going for certain solo plays that are going to win me the round. So right here, I'm smoking window again. I think, okay, so I go mid with my team this time. Comms were not happening at all at this point. Like, dude, comms were dead as fuck. We were playing mid and like no one knew what was going on. Missed that molly. I always miss that molly. Right here we get one kill con, so I just call to run. Do con. Teammate is palace. I'm jumping out here. Expecting there to be some CT. I take advantage of the smoke to plant for cat. And then I'm gonna full wrap here. That's about it for the round. I go for the same play where I'm gonna full wrap cat for insurance in case my team fucks it up. Right here, I called B and everyone went mid and died. So at this point, I'm looking for a fight. I think I should have prodded out B a little more because B was really weak. They were only ever playing one B this whole half. And they weren't even playing one cat. I don't think I noticed that. So I think I need to do a better job, especially in the early terrorist rounds. Like round 4, like maybe first gun round. And like round 7. Shit like that. I need to find good opportunities to scout out how many players are on these sites. Because like if I had known that there was one playing B, we would have abused it. Like at this point I would have gone B every round pretty much. Because this guy would have got ran over. I mean, he's holding alone on this site with an MP9. You run at this guy with a bunch of people and it works. So right now I'm calling for rotate B. I do want to go B because all the noise is A, but my teammate isn't able to get out, which is okay. So at this point I'm 1v4 and I just grasp for straws here. I still obviously don't know that there's only one, so, and then I expose myself to that market angle. I think I can definitely hold closer to apps there, and that would be a more favorable angle for me. Here I'm gonna smoke window, and I ask for a smoke. It just comes in so late, but it's con smoke. So my teammates peek before window smoke lands and they die. And then they peek. Connector smoke lands too late. So this guy gets one more from connector. At this point, it's 12-11. So this is a horrible fucking play. But I'm just going to walk through this smoke and die. At the end of these games, I get a little bit of exhaustion. Especially in a game where I'm 25-17. I've died like fucking 5 rounds in a row without getting a kill. So at this point, I'm a little gassed. So I start to make more of these mistakes here at the end. Another thing I could have done here. Let's figure out a better thing I could have done here without cheating and looking at the map and knowing where everyone is. Two died off here. We're just feeding off. We gotta kill mid window. Again, I don't know that there's one playing B. I feel like I just go cat here. Like, for sure. I should have just gone cat. 100%. I trade my teammate out, and then I just take B control. There is one rotated B at this point, but it wouldn't have mattered, so. That's it for that game. That's wraps. It was a decent game. A lot of things I could have done better. But mostly happy with that game, except for there at the end when I got a little bit gassed and stopped giving it full effort.